Hey guys, what's going on? Steve Mannenbach back again with another marketing video. Today I'm going to show off this new campaign I've got going where I'm getting $2.84 hard money / private money leads, okay? So pretty crazy on this one. I'll just do a quick little, I guess $2.93 now, still sub $3. So I just wanted to show off the ad real quick. Let's take a look here. All right, so for this ad, I'm using just a page I called Private Money Lending. I put like all their info on the page. Oh, actually, that's something I might want to show too. Let's go into Facebook real quick. So pages, I usually make a page that's titled like Private Money Lending or Hard Money Lending or something like along those lines. Here we go. And I make the little profile part like pretty bright and colorful. So here we go. Nothing too wild on the cover image here. This is one I used on somebody else's campaign before that did really well, but this is not the one that's blowing it up. Here's another one that I made, right? Pretty simple. Little nifty transitions in there. And then I did go ahead and fill in some of the information here, like what they're looking for, the property types and all of that. And I think I even set up, let's see if I set up an automation for the page. This is like little things you can do to make it easier on yourself, right? So if you have a hard money, private money campaign going, see, automations. This is just an example of what I did for somebody else. So you can insert their first name. You can do instant reply on for the messenger, for Facebook Messenger. And then I would put in your phone number. I always have a call to action like text us private money or text us hard money to the business cell or to the business phone or to the loan officer cell phone, and then email address. Pretty simple and straightforward, right? But that way it will automatically send them that because most people don't check their Facebook messages. And then maybe one other page. I want to show something I changed today. Wait, where is it? I think this is the page. This other guy's doing private money, hard money loans in Pennsylvania. So what I did here for him, here we go. See how I made this nice kind of header image. He didn't really have a logo on his website, so it was wing spread lending, so I found some wings, put some money bags, got his profile photo off LinkedIn. And then I have my call to action thing, text me private money too, and then his number for pricing. Always important to put this up. I can't tell you how many people hit me up. They type me leads because I put text me leads and my cell phone number. I put that all over the place. So people text me leads all the time. Having a call to action is very important. And there's an example of one of the ads I designed for him, right? I did this in Canva. This one didn't work as well. This one did work okay, but I don't want to show my best one on that particular account. Anyways, we'll go back over to Capital Funding Services. Just briefly, this is information I'm getting from the company, right? Whatever their lowest rate is, I pop that in at the top, how fast they can close, if they have a minimum FICO, yes or no. If they had a minimum FICO of 600, let's say, I would put minimum FICO : 600. No tax returns, no income verification, no appraisal required because, again, these are investment properties for hard money, private money lenders. Not under the same requirements as like a mortgage lender. This guy, nationwide lending, if it's a nationwide campaign, it's going to be much easier to get the cost per lead really low. Bankruptcy is okay, foreclosure is okay. We take the deals the banks turn down, right? Loan programs, fix and flips, rehab, cash out refinancing, purchase for long-term and short-term. Because this company has a longer term product, a 30-year product with a lower rate. Commercial loans, refinancing for like a lower rate or shorter term. I just throw that in there. Property types. These are the property types that he was interested in. So I changed this based on, whatever they want. Again, I lay it out specifically. This is for non-owner occupied investment properties set it off with asterisks, right? And then I'm offering a free loan guide. Again, restating that in the headline. And then I decided to throw in a description too. Why not? If we do an advanced preview, you can see all the places it's being run. It's very basic, right? It doesn't always take something that complicated. We offer private money loans for real estate investors. Boom, right? The one thing that will matter though is the color choices. You'll want to run this in green, black, with different color letters. I'll show what I did in Canva earlier. I made a whole bunch of different designs for this. See if I can show you guys what I did. So I've been trying to get these through on Facebook. They were giving me a little bit of trouble for my lead forms, but let's see, maybe I can zoom in a bit so that way I don't have to open each one individually. So here's like a black and yellow one. This one actually kind of moves a bit. It's got a little animation to it. Different textured background on this one. Black and orange, like Halloween. This one has some movement as well. So does this one. I have hard money and private money. I remade them. And then I did like a really bright pink one, bright green. Just kind of playing around with the different colors. I just threw these all up in different campaigns earlier. So I'm still kind of waiting to see which ones are going to do the best. But, it's pretty simple. Once you have this main template to go back in and just change the fonts, change the colors, it doesn't take too long. But anyways, that's about it for this one. I just wanted to show that I'm getting leads, private money, hard money leads for less than $3 a piece, okay? You see the date that this is showing for. What if we say today? Is it going to be even lower? Oh, for today, it's only at 278. Great. Hopefully it keeps going down. But anyways, let's look at the actual leads. What do the leads look like, right? So I'm getting all these leads. So if we look for today, the 9th, I already blocked out phone and email addresses, but these are all coming in today. So if we look down here, we got 29 private money, hard money leads in for capital funding services. See, these people are all property investors. They're all answering yes. Looks like the majority of these are going to be fix and flips, purchases, cash out refis, and a few constructions. And they're mostly selecting private money. There's a bridge, few long-term rentals, a commercial mixed in. But that looks pretty good to me. I believe he wanted mostly fix and flips, purchases, and cash out refis. So that's on point. Property use, you will get a couple people that mix in like a primary, but for the most part, it will be investment properties, as you can see. And then I got the property type. So in this case, a few multifamily 2 to 4 units. So there's an office. Got a multifamily 5+ unit. I could also make it be mostly multifamily 5+ unit leads if that's what you desired. Single family homes make up the majority. And you can see the values range from, I guess, probably like 100,000 to 2.6 million on the property values. Loan amounts ranging from like 100K up to, this one says 2.7. I don't know, but he put a higher loan amount than the property value. So I don't know about that one, but if we discount that one, that's at 700, 600. That's on an office, makes sense. 450 right here on a construction. Of course, by construction, they might mean renovation, who knows? Or they might mean ground up construction. 500 on this one, fix and flip, construction, fix and flips. Right, we have the states. I forgot. We have the states over here. This is nationwide. So pretty nice little assortment of leads there. if they're only coming in at $3 a piece, you can't really go wrong, right? Contact status. So I added these in recently. So if you click on this, so this allows you to keep tabs on your leads. So you put first call, email, SMS, like you should be calling, texting, and emailing them, right? So first attempt, second, third, you should really try at least 7 times, or you should have that automated really, which I can help with that. But if you make contacts, if they're unresponsive after 10 tries, then I would give up at that point. If it's a bad number or DNC, do not call. Lead status, you're attempting contact, they're interested on hold, maybe they haven't found a property yet. They're not interested, they're not qualified because of credit, not qualified because of debt to income, not qualified for some other reason. You sent the application, you sent it as a referral to somebody else, they completed the app, they withdrew the app, it's in processing, it's in underwriting, or it's a funded loan. And there's an extra spot for you to take notes. So pretty thorough there. So we did the ad campaign, showed the cost per lead, we showed the page, we showed how I use Canva to quickly make different ad types, we showed what the leads actually look like. Oh, one other thing, so how do I make the leads automatically appear on this sheet, right, without having to do anything? Well, I use Zapier. So let's just go to Zaps. And that was Capital Funding Services. So I'm just going to show you how I create the Zap to make it so you get a text notification, email notification, and to make it automatically appear on the spreadsheet. See, here it is. So I'm starting off with a trigger, a new lead coming from my Facebook lead form, right? So remember the page was private money lending, and that stands for Capital Funding Services, private money form 2. And then I'm having that connect to my Google spreadsheet, which is right here, right? So basically I'm just mapping over. I'm mapping over each of these fields, the date, the first name, all this info is getting mapped over right here. And that way it will fill into these columns with these headings, see? And then after that, I have my Gmail send them an email, right? So info at Capital Funding Services. I have my Gmail account send an email notification every time a new lead comes in. So it'll come from me, steve@getmib.com, from the lead generating machine, that's what I call it. A new private money lead is what it will say on the subject line, and then it will have all of the lead information. And each lead notification email will also have a link back to the spreadsheet. That way, in case you lose the link, you can always find your way back to the spreadsheet. Lastly, I will have it send a text to the loan officer or owner's cell phone, right? And it will have some of the information. I don't put the email address because you're only allowed so many characters. So I include the main information and the phone number, so you can easily tap it to call or on your cell phone or tap to text it. And then if you have a CRM, I would add another step beyond this where I would connect it to your CRM, or I could set you up in my CRM as well, create an account for you because I have unlimited seats. And I could create like an automated follow-up sequence for you. So that way it does the 7 touches automatically. I had that created for my mortgage company previously, or my mortgage branch, sorry, and I had like 7 touches within the first 12 hours. The response rate just from those 7 touches, like voicemail drop, few texts, few emails, was 52% from a 1-day follow-up sequence that was automated. So imagine if I carry that out to a week or a month, now you're probably gonna have a response rate of like 80, 90%. So making sure you follow up and making sure that part of that is automated, or making sure that all of it is really automated, will make sure you convert at the most of your leads. And I would guess, for mortgage leads, it's usually like 1 out of every 20. So I would assume it'd be very similar to this. So think about it, if you're getting 1 out of every 20 hard money leads and you're funding it, and they're only costing you, if it's only costing $3 a lead, 3 times 20 leads, $3 times 20 leads is $60. So you could be only paying $60 to get a funded loan. I don't know how much you're making on average on a private money or hard money loan, but my guess is at least a few thousand. So, so the math works out really well. Again, this is for a nationwide campaign. If it's for like a few states or a single state, like let's go look at hard money bankers. I've had them for like 4 years. The cost per lead on that is going to be a little bit higher, right? Not too much higher, but like probably a little below $10, like 8 to let's see. So like not 8 to 9 usually. This one I'm running right now, 917 for 208 leads. See, I usually don't let it go over 10. If it goes over 10, I usually start a new ad, right? But you can see like some of these ones, like this one, look at that. Over 1,700 leads for less than $10. Talk about consistency. This one over 1,500 leads for a little over $8, right? So I am Mr. Consistent when it comes to hard money, private money leads. If you're in like one state or a few states, I can probably get it for like $8 to $13, $14. If you're nationwide, you know, best case scenario, maybe we're looking at $3 a lead. On the higher end, $6 a lead for a nationwide campaign. That's about all I got. If you want me to set up a private money or hard money campaign for you, go ahead and shoot me a text. Text me the word leads to 503-551-8690. Again, that's 503-551-8690. Text me the word leads, and I will text you back, and we'll get you rocking because you really shouldn't pass up $2 to $3 hard money leads. All right, hope to hear from you soon.